Yang Muhammad Datuk Insino Low Kechat Batu Kitang.
Thank you, Tan Sri Dato' Ahmad Speaker. Izinkan saya kongsi satu pantun pendek, tidak panjang. Dari Padungan ke Dewan Persidangan. Persidangan bermula pukul 9. Mana brother YB Padungan? Soalan saya 139. Mohon jawapan Menteri Pelancongan. Okay.
Thank you, Tan Sri Dato' Ahmad Speaker. Thank you, Honourable Member for Batu Kitang, for your pantun and for your question. For the information of Honourable Member for Batu Kitang, the Sarawak government is very consistent in its efforts to restore and pursue the rights and interests of Sarawak under Malaysia Agreement 1963. The negotiations and discussions between the federal government and Sarawak government have been actively held ever since 2016. As for tourism, originally, tourism was not in any of the legislative lists in the 9th schedule of the Federal Constitution, and therefore it is a residue matter by virtue of Article 77. However, in 1994, tourism was inserted into the list 1 federal list of the 9th schedule of the Federal Constitution by Act A885 and came into force on the 26th of June 1994. Prior to this amendment, the federal government had passed several laws to govern and regulate tourism industry in Malaysia, i.e. Tourism Industry Act 1992 and Malaysia Tourism Promotion Board Act 1992. Subsequently, in 1999, Tourism Vehicle Licensing Act 1999 was also enacted. In view of the importance of tourism and its significant impact to Sarawak and its social economy, the Sarawak government is of the view that regulating our own laws when it comes to tourism in Sarawak is very important. The Sarawak government has therefore proposed to amend Item 25A, bracket tourism, from List 1, bracket federal list, to List 3, bracket concurrent list of the 9th schedule of the Federal Constitution. If the amendment to include item tourism in List 3, bracket concurrent list of the 9th schedule of the Federal Constitution is approved, the Sarawak government will then have the authority to make legislation relating to tourism in Sarawak. The Sarawak government's intention was presented to this August House through a ministerial motion tabled by Deputy Minister of the Premier's Department, bracket Law, MA 63 and Federal State Relations, which seeks to secure a comprehensive amendment to the Federal Constitution and includes the proposed amendment to Item 25A. This proposal was also presented to the federal government, and until today, this matter has been actively pursued. Under the new administration of the 10th YAB Prime Minister of Malaysia, the Federal Cabinet on the 4th of January 2023 has established the Majlis Tindakan Pelaksanaan Perjanjian Malaysia 1963, in short MTPMA 63, as a new platform to continue with the negotiation on the demands put forward by both Sarawak and Sabah. Thank you.
Terima kasih Tan Sri Dato' Ahmad Speaker. Terima kasih Timbalan Menteri Pelancongan. Saya ada dua soalan tambahan. Soalan tambahan nombor satu, what is the status of the proposal by the Ministry on the amendment of the tourism issue with MOTEC? Soalan tambahan kedua, what would be the advantages for our tourism industry in Sarawak if inserted under the concurrent list? Thank you very much, Tan Sri Dato' Ahmad Speaker.
Thank you, Tan Sri Dato' Ahmad Speaker, and thank you, Yang Berhormat, for Datuk Kitan for the two supplementary questions, for the information of Ali Yang Berhormat for Datuk Kitan. For tourism issue and matters, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Malaysia, MOTEC, has initiated several discussions with Sarawak and Sabah. Both states have once again presented their stand on this matter, and Sarawak government, through my ministry and State Attorney General Chambers, had reiterated the same stand. However, with the change of stance taken by Sabah government, whereby they propose for this item 25A to be taken out from the list and remain as a residue matter. A further discussion between the State Attorney General Chambers, Sarawak and Sabah Attorney General Chambers on the 13th October 2023 had been initiated to finalize the stand. As to date, we are waiting for Sabah government to finalize the stance before this matter can be brought up to MOTEC and subsequently to the Technical Committee MA63, which will be chaired by Yang Amat Berhormat, Deputy Prime Minister, for further action. Sarawak government will remain committed in pursuing and safeguarding the special rights and position of Sarawak as agreed under MA 63 and the constitutional instruments annexed thereto, as well as to the aspirations of Sarawakians and its people for greater autonomy. As for question number 2, Tan Sri Dato' Ahmad Speaker, for the information of our Honourable Member for Batu Kitan, with collaboration and cooperation between Sarawak and the federal government under the proposed concurrent list, Sarawak will facilitate to its own tourism development and will have the flexibility to adapt tourism matters into our own local law in terms of 1. Promoting investment in tourism businesses, 2. Developing tourism human resources, 3. Improving state management of the tourism sectors by generating a favorable environment for tourism businesses. 4. Products development on the infrastructure as well as maintenance. 5. Facilitate the community-based tourism, locality-based tourism, and cross-border tourism, i.e. medical tourism. 6. Issuing the licensing for the tourist guide, Sarawak, Malaysia, My Second Home, in short SMM2H, homestay registration, and training tourism institution as well as tourism vehicles. 7. Implementation of the tourism enforcement. And lastly, collection of tourism tax by the Sarawak government. Thank you.